My name is Jay. I'm the DM of this series. He, him. If you're like 11 episodes in, like we are right now, you probably know who I am. But we're doing this anyway, just in case someone clicks on this randomly. Wayne, introduce yourself. You fucking whatever you are.
Hi, hi. I'm Wayne. I'm playing Dastardly Bastard. He, him.
Hello everyone. Uh, you know, I'm Zach. He, him. Playing malicious bastard. He, him.
Hi, I'm Brooke. I play Oracle. I use she her. Oracle uses they them.
Hi,
Correct.
I'm Nolly. I'm Nolly. I go by they she, and I play Sky Blue, who goes by he they.
Let us begin with the recap of what happened last time. Uh, Previously on Shattered Crown,
Donkey Kong.
we didn't do a
Ooh,
whole lot.
banana.
You all left the Barrowwood behind you as you delved deep into the earth, using an ancient minecart to quickly traverse these long abandoned tunnels. These tunnels proved to be treacherous, however, as ages of wear and tear have left them in less than suitable travel conditions. After some painful realizations and some failed telegraphs as to what thing the god of the world was ripping off in this moment, uh you all ended up hitting a dead end. A chasm opened up through the tunnel with no tracks to carry you across. You all did not let this deter you, however, as you used your combined strength and weight to make the cart jump the chasm, landing you on the other side with the cart now basically unusable, and in the process dropping a light crystal that Sky had been carrying into the maw of darkness below. This light summoned a gigantic being made of emerald crystals that, upon seeing you all, attempted to envelop you for entering its territory. After a harrowing battle, the creature was shattered against the ground of the mine shaft, and Dastardly made a point to grab as many of these green crystals as possible and stuff them into his bag. Rising from the remains of this predator that tried to eat you all essentially was a small, spectral deer. This deer led you all out into the chasm, somehow allowing you all to walk through the air for a few brief moments before it led you to a door against the wall of the cave, which in turn led to a smaller chamber of the cave that seems to have been decorated with furniture. The only other living soul in this room was a woman, adorned in green, that was resting on a lounge chair. That woman, as Ori realized, was the goddess Ericura, the stringer of fates that had guided them on this path in the first place. And that brings us to now, as she gestures to you all to have a seat around her tea table set up in the direct center of this cave. You are all on solid ground once more as she waits expectantly. You realize, despite there being a goddess of fate laying before you, the strings that control your own fates still rest in your hands.
Mal runs over to sit at the tea table, takes a drink. What kind of tea is it?
What's Mal's favorite kind of tea?
Oh, that's a difficult question.
Positivity.
Yeah.
You
Just kidding. Mushrooms.
is mushroom. Oh. You
Wow, mushroom tea, my favorite.
you sit down in this chair that it doesn't look like it would be comfortable. It's one of those like tightly bound leather chairs that you see at restaurants that uh, don't always feel quite right to sit in, but they have them anyway. But when you sit down, despite the look of it, it's the most comfortable chair you've ever sat in. And when you pick up the teacup and take a swig from it, you experience the taste of mushroom tea, your favorite. It's the exact perfect blend of fungus that you like.
Mal looks back to Das. There's whiskey in it!
Yes, there is in fact whiskey in it.
Well, why didn't you say so? DB will also sit down.
Ooh.
You have the same experience. You sit down in the chair, and it's one of the most comfortable places you've ever sat. You pick up the cup of tea, and please describe your favorite tea for us, for that is what it tastes like to you.
DB's a sophisticated guy. So, it's regular black tea with a splash of creme de menthe.
And that's exactly what it tastes like.
Who are you, lady? What are you doing down at the bottom of this terrible mine shaft?
I apologize for the accommodations. Unfortunately, things are a bit hectic back home, and this was the best I could do on short notice.
I can empathize with that. Sympathize. Wow, this is really strong.
Mal's
Sky
already
is
pouring
gonna
himself another thing from the tea.
Please
Sky
help
is gonna
yourself.
set the woman that he is carrying into a chair, so that he can himself sit in a chair and try the tea.
You do that. You set Talia down, and she seems to, despite there not being any arms on these chairs, she doesn't slump. She seems to sit still, almost as if she was awake, except her eyes are still closed, and she still has not moved. You
Huh.
grab the tea, Sky, and like the bastards before you, it tastes exactly like your favorite kind. Like the perfect
So here's
tea.
the funny thing. Here's the funny thing about that for Sky. Specifically, his favorite kind of tea is not tea; it is water, because that's what his sister would have used as a little girl to play tea party with.
And that's what it tastes
And that's
like.
what
It just tastes like water to you.
It tastes exactly like he remembers, which is crazy. And it's such a specific taste and memory for him that Sky, like, as soon as Sky takes a sip, he drops the teacup that he was holding on not meaning to. He just like unconsciously just couldn't hold on to it anymore, in shock.
You drop the cup, and as it hurtles towards the ground, the spectral green deer forms out of the ground beneath it, catching the cup on its back, before walking towards the table and phasing through it as the cup, evenly aligned with its back, slides onto the back of the table. Before the deer walks through it entirely, jumps up onto the lounge next to the woman, and just kind of cuddles in against her.
Say, Oracle, have a seat, will you? You're being rude.
Yeah.
This fine, strange woman has invited us for tea, and you're standing there like a tree.
Yes, Oracle. Come and join your friends.
Oracle sits down.
It has been far too long. How have you been?
I've been good. I've been making use of the gifts you've given me.
That is well. That is
You
good.
know this woman?
Oh, I would
Yes.
say that we're business associates in a manner of speaking. You haven't
Mal
introduced...
leans over to DB. I think that's Ori's mom.
No. First of all, I don't have parents. I was constructed.
I see that you haven't told your friends about me. That's understandable,
They
but
haven't
it's still...
asked.
You know, that's fair. They don't seem like the type to have asked. Well... she kind of sits up straight, the spectral deer kind of jumping off her lap like a cat that's been, like, shifted in a way that annoys it. And she's sitting up now, looking at all of you. I am Arakira, purveyor of many things. I am terribly sorry to have to meet you all in such circumstances. Normally, as I said earlier, I would have made a much more extravagant event to show myself, but this was a bit of a short notice job. I do not normally like to directly intervene. It's more fun to tip the scales and see what happens. But given some things that have happened back home, I figured a more forceful tip was needed. I'm sure all of you are familiar with a very arrogant mortal. Goes by the name Quintus Van Horn.
Fuck that guy.
Way more
Yeah.
acquainted than we wish to be, that's for sure.
Yeah, you could say
I'm
we're
gonna hit him with a
acquainted.
rock.
You see,
Just I don't want to interrupt. It's just, is it normal for people to be visited by gods? I mean, I wouldn't. It's never happened to me before, but
people.
It happened to me once.
What are you talking about, Sky?
Sky Blue Scales, was it? I can assure you
yes.
that me being here is not something that would happen normally. You're in the travel of one of my disciples, and they seem to be the one that has caught the attention of a pawn that I need dealt with. I have a dear friend back home. Her name is Seth. She has had some troubles letting go of old slights against her. This mortal has promised her that if she empowers him, he will give her the power to get her revenge. Which, I'm usually all for people doing what they wish and, rewriting their own destiny. It's fun to see that happen. But what neither of them seem to know is that the power he has promised her will do far more harm to both of our realms than either of them seem to realize.
Hang on a minute. Back up. I'm a little confused by all of this. I've taken your appearance here in stride because I'm very tired and very hungry and need a drink, but magic is one thing. Are you... Oracle, Sky, are you telling me this woman is a goddess?
Indeed.
Of
I
what?
mean, I wouldn't know.
Oh, fate, a few other things. We
Oh.
tend to have different priorities down in the hells, so a lot of things get lumped
Hells?
together.
Wait. What do you mean, hell?
You really aren't a religious one, are you?
No, I don't particularly care for most gods, especially not one of luck. You and I have to have words.
Curious that you're carrying a symbol of Sarenrae. For someone
It
who's
was a
not...
gift.
Fair enough. Keep a good hold of that.
Oh.
I have a feeling you'll need it again someday.
I just
Listen.
haven't had time to really think about religious things. I haven't, been around long enough to really have my priorities on that.
Listen, lady. There's only one god I pay any lip service to, and it's Thamir.
Ah, good old
I'm not
Thamir.
exactly familiar with most of them.
Well, let me lay it out simply for you. I don't say I control the fates, but I play a hand in seeing them through. I also have a few other things. You know, I'm the goddess of truth, of trickery. Two sides of the same coin. But I'm sure you would know all about that, dastardly bastard.
Okay. Look, this is all getting to be a bit, much. Oracle, were you ever going to mention that you're in personal correspondence with a goddess?
I wouldn't say personal correspondence, but I feel like if Oracle wishes, they can be the one to explain.
Yes. So, Eric Kira is my patron. The reason I have magic to begin with is because she granted it to me. Does
Oh,
do you understand now?
I understand a little bit, but you're you don't seem very concerned about this. What,
Why would I be?
because I was fine with escorting a well-paying client north. This is a whole other level.
Oh,
I mean,
Once the gods start showing up, that means no good things for mortals, I can tell you that.
is
I
it
have a
that
very
strange
important
compared
question.
to a toy coming to life and talking to you all the time?
I'm sorry, what was
Actually,
that?
Is it really that strange compared to a toy having come to life and sitting here in this chair right now?
oh yes, it's on a scale, it's on a factor of 10, 20. You being alive has just made you move around and I guess have flesh and blood. But this is a deity. I don't know, it's a whole other level.
Look, I can assure you of one thing. This is as far as we'll go in getting involved in this affair. Unfortunately, we have things going on in our own realm that are a bit more prescient than this. But, you know, a good player always directs her pawns where they need to go. And
Is that what we are? Pawns?
well, in a manner
I
of
always thought of
speaking,
myself as a bishop.
based on what I've been able to gather, you're more of a rook, if anything.
Oh, those are cool too.
I use the term loosely. Ori is in my employ, to a degree. I'm sorry.
What was that?
That's not going to come through in the edit, but there was just someone in the background of Wayne's audio that just caught me off guard hella.
Sorry.
No need to apologize. It just really caught me off guard. It was funny. But
Apologize to future
Also,
me.
weirdly fitting.
what's that? Exactly
I
what you
just
said?
said weirdly.
Oh, I just said it was also like weirdly fitting what was said in the background.
Yeah.
So this is
So-
weird. The only person who's not coming through for me correctly is B. B's the only one like I'm not hearing properly, and I don't know why. Is that
Weird.
like that for everyone or just me?
B's just been very quiet so far.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I just haven't been talking much.
Yeah, I know, but
I-
when you do talk, sometimes it just doesn't get picked up. I don't know why. Weird.
Oracle is... I hesitate to say... she snaps her fingers as she thinks of the right word. Ori is an enforcer of mine. And as such, I give her my power, give them my power. And in exchange, sometimes I ask a favor of them. And this favor is simple. I need you to kill Quintus Van Horn before he gets to the crown of the world. I need you to make
okay.
sure that whatever's beneath the ice does not get out.
I feel like we were going to do that anyway. But yeah.
Well, hang on. That's all you're gonna say is hop to it, kill this fella, and...
What else do you want me to say?
Well, a please wouldn't go amiss, but mostly I'm just a little confused why this is so important.
Do you... Because, as I said previously, there is someone down in Dis, where I reside, who is in a bit of a rebellious phase, has lasted a few millennia at this point, and unfortunately, if she gets her hands on what Quintus is after, it's not just Galarian that's going to be uninhabitable.
Uninhabitable?
Yes.
I inhabit it.
All the more reason for you to get to it. Huh.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute, I didn't sign up for all this. Surely there's somebody more qualified than 4 of us.
I mean, I don't think anyone else is really aware of the situation enough compared to us
Oh.
four.
There are...
I have a very important question.
Yes.
Is this in
Melissa?
character?
No, this is out of character.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Is Talia still passed out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just
Also,
wanted to make
Wayne,
sure.
Wayne, is like your door open or something?
Man, what's going on
No,
over
the
there?
wall is just very thin, and I'm right next to the pantry, so when I have to dig out a...
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
That's so annoying.
Yeah, I heard. I
But-
didn't know if that would come through on Discord.
But
So,
now
you know what
I
else is
have
annoying?
a very important in-character question.
Yes, malicious?
Miss Goddess Lady,
Yes.
is it okay if we kill the Stormlord on the way to killing Quintus?
If fate decrees it.
Yes.
For you see, your brother Dastardly is right. There are definitely heroes out there more qualified than the 4 of you. But, unfortunately, it seems like your skein of fate leads in this direction. One other skein seems to as well, but... well, you'll find out what that's about soon enough.
So that's it. Kill Quintus Van Horn and save the world?
I don't think save the world is the correct verbiage. The world will be fine. You, however, probably won't be. I have seen what becomes of the world and what can be done to stop it. I'm simply tipping the scales to try and stop it.
How comforting.
You should be. You have one of my own personal enforcers with you. Isn't that right, Oracle?
Yes.
You seem nervous. Is everything alright?
You also have me here, Dastardly.
I'm a bit hesitant, to be completely honest, but I do understand how important this is.
I'm more than a bit hesitant, and I'm a little foggy on how important it is.
Is the bird also an enforcer?
The bird is an extension of Oracle, so yes.
In a sense, I guess.
Don't worry. Oracle, I'll let you in on a little secret. And then, Ori, you watch your friends around you suddenly go green and freeze in place. As
Oh, no, I'm
Kira
green.
stands up and walks over to you and puts a hand on your shoulder. She towers over you where you're sitting. You have the least to lose from all of this.
I know.
But I know that just means that you'll try harder than any of them. Don't let the lessons you've already been taught by fate go to waste.
I understand.
Good. And she sits back down, and as she does, everyone resumes, as if nothing had happened. So, I'm not here to ask all of you to undertake this. Whether you want to or not, fate has already decided that you will go this way. You can try to fight it, but I know that somehow all of you will end up back on this path with one way or another.
Well, I mean, if nothing else, we were going to the Crown of the World anyway to help Talia, and we were probably going to have to fight Quintus on the way. I mean, the only thing that's really not making this a super priority for me is I have to make sure my wife's okay.
Oh, that's a fun one, isn't it, Sky? Next time you...
I think that will be something that ends up coming on our path.
If you're heading to the Sea of Mirrored Night, tell... Why the fuck did I just get a Steam notification right now? Who the fuck is trying... Who even are you? Sorry. I got invited to play a game by someone I don't think I've talked to in literal years. That just completely broke my fucking flow state. My bad.
Hey, okay, let's all just play Left 4 Dead. It's fine.
No.
Kill that motherfucker with a hammer.
I'm turning on Do Not Disturb, right? Okay, we're good. Back in scene. If you're down in Sea of Mirrored Night, you said?
I
Tell
don't
my
think
good
I
friend.
said that.
Oh, right, you didn't. But that's... I foresaw your destination.
Ori, that's like what you do.
Please, Blue Scales, since I seem to... Tell my good friend, the Postmaster General, I say hello.
Huh?
You seem to have met him already.
Oh. Right.
You bastard brothers.
That's the name. Don't wear it out.
Keep each other close. You'll need the
Mal
comfort in the
immediately
coming
hugs
days.
DB.
You'll need the
Mal will reciprocate the hug.
Or
you'll
who?
need the comfort in the coming days.
Well, that's not ominous at all. Now, hang on a second. While you're foretelling something, could I ask you, we sidebar for a moment?
If you wish.
Little... Just lean in here. So about the, certain gemstone, how's that working out for us in the future?
Which gemstone do you mean?
Oh, one from DB and Mal's backstory.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. I was wondering if you meant, like, the rings or the gems you picked up at the end of last episode. Either, so, okay.
Oh, probably should have asked about those, but you know what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
don't push your luck, buddy.
I'm thinking long term and even more greedy.
You said the gem, and you had, like, you had, your backstory is, like, 3 different or, like, your character has, like, 3 different gems associated with you now. So I was like, you have to be more specific than that, man. That doesn't narrow it down.
We're fucking balling. That's just how it is.
Oh.
You'll understand once you're rich like the bastards.
saying we got bling like a rapper.
That's the whitest thing you've ever said. Anyway.
That I regretted it as soon as I said it.
Oh.
I was just like, oh, that's really cringe. I shouldn't have said that.
You wanna... Let's just say that... the gem will bring you new connections and sever old ones.
Ominous.
Fate often is.
I don't like thinking about fate.
Right. Is fate ever more direct, clear, kind of
It could be, but where's the fun in that?
annoying?
Can I ask a question
Right,
too?
Yes.
Did you meet old Jalopy?
You watch her face just fall. Do not speak of him in my presence, please.
Aye aye.
That bastard has
Huh? Wait, he's one of us?
No.
poor
Lowercase.
turn of phrase. That annoyance has caused issues for my husband over the past few decades, I'll say. And we'll leave it at that.
Mal pulls out a little notebook and writes down, she's married.
Well, now that you all have a bit of insight, there's one more thing that I am here to do. One of your number is resting right now, I believe.
Noticed that, did you?
As Talia's bleeding out in the corner.
Can one of you lay her down on the table, please? And she snaps her finger, and all of the tea stuff just disappears from the table.
Since Sky was sitting next to her, he'll go ahead and do that.
Kind of feels like you could have snapped her on the table, but okay. Free labor.
She just kind of shakes her head at you as she leans over to kind of look over Talia. She brushes some of Talia's hair out of her face. Oh, this poor woman. The skein has not been kind to you, has it? I wish I could say that this journey gets better from here. But unfortunately, I am not one to spoil fate before it's shown its hand. She'll then reach down and she'll start tracing the area of her collarbone where she showed you she had the mark from Quintus. You'll see it begin to glow through the cloak. At first, very lightly, just barely piercing the fabric. And then it's going to get brighter and brighter until the ring around the symbol stops lighting up. And for the first time in several days, you see Talia's eyes open. And she begins to scream.
Oh.
She sits up bolt straight, clutching at her head, screaming. And then it just stops suddenly. She's breathing heavily. She looks around, seeing all of you. And she looks like she has the look of a wild animal that's cornered in her eyes. She doesn't know where she is. All she knows is that you all are here. What happened? What's going on?
Miss
Okay.
Talia,
Where are we?
it's
Calm
okay.
down. Calm down. We're safe for now. We're some distance away from any danger. You've been unconscious for a few days and you're disoriented. Now, could we get some tea, please?
Days?
Yes.
Akira, when you say the tea thing, snaps her fingers, and the tea all the tea stuff reappears on the table, and almost as if to spite you, in the same action, Talia instantly appears back in the chair that she was sitting on before.
Bad timing on that. That probably could have been a little disturbing. Okay, here. Have some tea, and, collect yourself for a second.
Just breathe, Miss Talia. It's okay. You're not in any danger right now.
You hand her the tea, and she just kind of stares at it. Arakira speaks up again. She was under a curse, straight from Dis itself. No doubt something that SF had placed on her. Something, well, not placed on her directly, placed on her through Quintus. Fortunately, I cannot undo the mark that binds the two. There's a lot of complications with undoing a deal another devil has made, you see. But for now, she is awake again. What do you mean a devil? What? Quintus doesn't work with those.
Well, he does.
What?
So
you might
here's
know.
the thing. It seems that your uncle is working with what did you say?
SF.
SF, yes. Your uncle's working with SF, which apparently is going to be very, very bad for everybody, and our friend here has asked us to remove him before he gets to the crown of the world.
What?
Don't worry. We were kind of planning to do that anyway.
He did try to kill you before.
I'm. Are you telling me that? Where even are we right now? I've been out for like a few days. You said where?
Cave.
We were.
Cave?
Well, we were in a field trying to get a pig, right? We got our mounts when you fell unconscious. We went into some woods. We met some goblins. They took us to their village, which was through a magic portal thingy, which gave us some distance. And then we went into a mine to try and get to the other side of it to get to the mountains that we're trying to get to. And then there was this weird green deer, and it led us on a weird magical thing, and now we're sitting in the parlor of a goddess.
A goddess?
Yeah.
She looks around wildly between the four of you and then Arakira. Oh my god, I'm dead, aren't I?
No.
No. No one's dead.
Listen, if you were dead, would I be here giving you a hug? And Sky's gonna give her a soft hug.
I mean, you could have died too. It's not like.
Well, I mean, I don't have any proof that my plush toy soul goes to the same place your soul does.
Talia,
Well,
yeah.
you have a soul?
this is Arakira. She is my patron. You are not dead. This is not the afterlife.
Your patron is the queen of Dis?
Yes.
And you... what? And you didn't think to mention... she just kind of puts her head in her hands. Despite
Oh, trust me, we went through that.
Despite the fact that she's been asleep for like the past several days, her movements and her face makes her look really tired.
Just take it easy, Miss Talia. It's okay. Just you went through a whole ordeal before you fell unconscious.
First the blood of a god turns my uncle into a monster, and now And now there's another one involved. Great. Just great. Well, if
Right.
that is all, I believe I will be going. I've came here and did what I needed to. If you follow the cave up to the left of me, you'll find a passage that gets you closer to your destination. I will warn you, though. You were very far from where you were trying to get originally. Following this passage will exhaust you a bit, but it'll get you where you need to go. Ori, Oracle, do not forget what I told you. Do not forget your mission. As for the rest of you, I hope fate is kinder to you than it has been already. And with a flourish of her dress, she seems to melt into the darkness of the cave as the candles blow out.
Hey, Das.
Yes? Yes?
I think we should have gone south instead of north.
I think you may be right.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that whatever Quintus was doing was this bad. I don't know what Arakira told you all, but if another fucking god's involved, things are probably really bad, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm just glad you're awake again, Miss Talia.
If it's any consolation, apparently we didn't have any choice in the matter. This is all preordained.
I don't think that's what she said at all.
That's the trick that all those fortune tellers and people who espouse about fate try to tell you. No offense, Ori.
Dog side-eyeing at Ori.
Says the most offensive thing to somebody.
Yeah, I think
Well,
everything is
Oracle,
really
bullshit,
bullshit.
no
No
offense.
offense.
Oracle knows that like most of them are hacks and frauds,
Yeah.
which
Fate's
is why
the-
they don't take any offense.
Fate's only as predetermined as you let it be.
That was the impression I got, because I mean, if it was fate, why would it have made me the living thing? You know, if it was, I don't understand why I would be made if it was preordained. It's just,
Well, you are an affront to nature. Sky Blue is God's mistake.
oh, okay.
Yeah, also, I think it's adorable. You think you have a soul. You're like, oh, what about my soul where does my soul go when I die? How do we tell him?
Sky, you're my favorite God's mistake.
Wait,
God's favorite mistake, yeah.
what?
You broke
Sky's
them.
just gonna
Good
look sad
going.
and sit down. Sky's just gonna look real sad and just sit back down.
I don't think that was in character, to be fair.
You
No, that
sure?
Sorry, that was meant to be a character. I'm sorry. DB only privately thinks you're some sort of unnatural.
Listen,
DP's kinder than Wayne is.
I'm
DB and Sky inhabit the same universe, so that's what
yeah,
that is.
yeah. Listen, I thought my uncle was just. I don't know what Arakira said to you all. I don't know what my uncle's trying to do other than trying to free whatever's at the crown of the world. But this is a lot more than I thought this was going to be when I escaped from Absalom. This is a lot more than when I told all of you everything back on the boat. If you want to jump off now, I say you should do it before things start speeding up even more.
Oh, I mean, I'm not going anywhere.
We're in too deep.
Do we get a pay raise?
Why is that what you care about?
Al,
Well, time and place, please. These are our friends and traveling companions. We should be with them all the way at this point. Let's just get out of this mine and talk about this under some clear sky, all right?
Yeah,
I'm
we
a
should.
dwarf, for goodness sake.
We should make camp somewhere, after all.
Al?
Yeah.
Talia weakly reaches a hand over and puts it on your shoulder. If we survive this, I'm gonna make sure you have enough to buy an entire damn city for yourself.
Mal looks over at DB, like, just super smugly.
I mean,
I'll never doubt you again.
I mean, at this point, I'm not really here for the money, because my money was for my wife, and she's in danger too, so it's all just sort of a mess that's all tied together, isn't it?
Yeah. This is not how I expected things to go when I got on that ship just a week and a half ago. It's only been a week and a half. So much has already happened.
Sky's gonna just make sure that he's giving her a hug. Just very gently. It's gonna be okay, okay? I promise.
She nods her head and looks up at Dastardly since it seemed like he was going to start saying something.
Well, listen, this touchy-feely is lovely. Really, it is. But, we are still in a cavern, and we were told that we have a long and tiring journey ahead of us.
Yeah, we should probably
Right.
get a move on.
Right.
If you're still not feeling well enough to walk, I can still carry you like I have been, Miss Talia.
I'll be fine, Sky. You've been a big help. I think. I haven't really been conscious, but I'm going to assume, based on what you just said, that you've been a big help. I can walk. And she stands up and uses her staff, kind of as a walking stick, get herself moving.
Just don't hesitate to ask if you need any help.
All right. Thank you, Sky. And yeah, she's waiting for you all to decide what you want to do.
I think we're gonna continue through the cavern. By the way, 95 minutes later, still not back.
Damn, that sucks.
I don't know, man. I hate this fucking provider, and I still can't believe we haven't switched off of it.
Yeah,
It's
Time
genuinely
Warner fucking
insane.
sucks.
You all make your way in the direction that Arakira had told you was the way out. And you see a small tunnel. Not small in width, it's wide enough for all of you to walk side by side. The tunnel only seems to go about 30 feet before opening to broad daylight. Which is odd, because you'd remembered Arakira saying this would be a long and tiring journey through this tunnel. But nevertheless,
Gods must be...
I mean, I think I could have sworn that she meant that more as a matter of how much distance we were moving, but
you all step out through the hole in this mountainside, or sorry, this hillside. And for the first time in a few days, you step out into bright sunlight. You feel a gentle breeze pass over you all as suddenly all of you feel really tired as your energy drains from you. You feel like you've experienced days of walking in a matter of seconds. As this wave of exhaustion hits you all, nestled against the foot of a large mountain across from you, you see a small town. As the sun crests over the heights of the mountain's ridges. Despite none of you having ever seen it before, you all know that this mountain before you is Mount Adora. And with it, your way into the Sea of Mirrored Night. Despite the sudden wave of tiredness that's hit you, Talia seems just as tired as she was before. She seems fine. As fine as she can be, anyway.
Okay, we need to make camp and rest. I suddenly very tired.
Are you sure it's a good idea to do it out in the open here? The town's
I mean, we
just
could.
right down there.
Yeah, we can make it to the town.
Well, I normally don't like to enter town not freshened up, but I'll make an exception.
Hey, when you travel on the road a lot, you're gonna get used to that sort of thing. Trust me, I know.
Well, unlike some people, I value my appearance.
But I groom, I maintain my appearance.
Oh, yes, but, well, certainly not on the same level. No shame in it, but...
Mal pulls a
I mean-
full beetle out of his beard.
I mean, maybe I'm not trying to woo people like you are, because I have a wife.
Ooh, please. Well, I do that occasionally, but only to rob them. Or
That's
get put into the will.
worse.
How often has that worked out for you?
Once. But
Well, better
we
battering
lived like
average than I
kings
expect.
we lived like kings for about 3 months. Her daughter still wants me dead.
I
I
can't
got to eat
imagine
a
why.
whole wheel of cheddar.
Don't mind me, I'm just writing something down real quick.
Look,
Anyway,
let's just get
DB will
to
fresh
town.
himself up.
Alright.
Mal tries
Yeah.
to slick his hair back, but it just looks the same. You too, buddy.
And you all descend into town. Going down the steady slopes of the hills. And as the sun rises higher in the sky, the morning begins in earnest. You all reach a settlement. The first normal seeming, or not normal, but the first
Wow. Offensive to goblins.
the first standard Chilaxian town that you've been in since West Crown a few days ago. You watch Talia pull the hood of her cloak over her face, or over her head. And Ori, you recognize the magic that she used back on the boat as her face becomes hidden in the shadow of the cloak, as if it's much deeper than it actually is. And as you all begin to wander into town, I think that's a good time for us to take a break.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe my internet will come back after the break. Whoa.
Maybe.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Alright, we're back. And you all have entered a town on the Chilaxian border up against the mountains that align the northern half of, the northern, edge of Cheliax. Talia has shrouded herself to make sure she doesn't look like a Cambion, which, as we all know, are not exactly welcome in Cheliax. And there's a couple other of you that are not exactly welcome in Shellyax, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Does anyone have a big trench coat when we can all just sit on each other's shoulders?
Nope.
And remember, all of you feel exhausted after what just happened, as you seemingly walked down a 30-foot tunnel and ended up hundreds of miles away.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I want you all to follow my lead. You might be the experts when it comes to combat and all that, but when it comes to wooing people over to my side, as somebody so succinctly put it, that is my area of expertise.
Woo!
I think I will catch up with you all. I think before we try continuing onward, I need to grab a few things. If you all...
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
Let's meet back. Is there like a town square nearby?
Yeah, just looking around, you can... It's a pretty decently small town. You see a couple buildings that are bigger than all the others in one direction, and the big road that you came into town on seems to lead directly through... seems to cut directly through town in that direction.
Perfect. Now, I say we split up as we need and meet back here in, say, an hour.
That
Okay.
sounds good to me.
I mean, I don't need to split up. What am I gonna do?
Just giving you the option. Don't want you to feel like you're joined at the hip to the bastards, eh, horny?
Don't. I'm just gonna wait here and keep watch out in case any strange folks show up.
All right. Oracle, you with us?
Yes.
Right. Hang back a little. Actually, you know what? Here. DB will take some time and take off his pack and hand it to you. Carry this and carry Mal's too. Got him?
Yep.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Hang back a little bit. Follow my lead. Mal, you know the drill. Right there. And he kind of points just like a half step behind him.
Oh, Mal's already standing there.
Perfect. Alright, so let's go find ourselves some accommodations. As we kind of head off towards the nearest inn, I assume there's something like that.
Yes. Heading down the main
Old
road.
Jalopi's also there.
Heading down the main road, you can see that there is a building on the other side of the square as you approach it that has a sign that customarily usually means inn hanging from it. However, there seems to be a bit of a crowd in front of this inn.
Before we get there, just as we're kind of walking and got Oracle hanging back. Alright. Listen, Mal. Were you serious about sticking with this? I was just, well, lying to keep them from getting suspicious, but we might be going to our deaths here.
I would like to save the world, but I'll do whatever you want to do.
No, you don't understand. Normally, I appreciate your doggish loyalty. It's one of your best qualities, next to your hair. But listen, this is serious. Very serious. You can't go along with this just because I am going along with it. I want you to make the decision on this.
I do want to bash Quintus's head with that rock.
Right. You ever feel like pulling out? Ghosts in the night. Out of here.
As you all approach this inn, you get a better look at what this crowd is gathered around. In front of the inn, you see someone towering above the crowd. But as you get closer, you realize this person isn't actually that much taller than them. They appear to be standing upon a small stage as they prance around. This person is unique. They appear to be wearing an entirely black bodysuit, covered in star-like sparkles. They have phantom ridges running down their back like if a spectral lizard's spine was implanted into them. Around their shoulders lies a large diamond-patterned scarf, alternating between blue and red. A yellow jester's hood covers their head and coalesces into a smooth, black comedy mask. This fool is bouncing around back and forth across their stage, riling up the crowd and laughing to themselves despite no joke having been told. Eventually, they stop dead center in the middle of their stage, like a statue, their body rigid, before they speak. Are you all looking for a story? I have just the one. Gather round to be warned, however, my friends. This is not a tale for the faint of heart. And as he says that, he quickly jerks his head to the side. And Mal, he looks directly at you for a second before continuing on. This is a
Did I ask you not to put me in this game?
This is a tragedy of the saddest kind. A tale of a working man, a family man, who fell to the greed of others in his short-sighted attempts to save his own. This man was a farm owner on the southern shores of this very country. He had a quaint little life with his family, where they happily lived out their days. Until... And then he snaps again, away from the direction he was looking, and looks directly at Ori, before continuing on. Until nature's whims brought about his downfall. The beasts of the plains began feasting on his bovine flock. And with winter coming, he knew that if he could not protect his cattle, he could protect no one. So he traveled to the fine city on the coast, where he went looking for an answer. He met a traveler much like him, someone down on their luck. This traveler told the farmer that he may have just the solution to his problems. But the traveler claimed he had caught a devil, you see, and that if the farmer had made a deal with this devil, he could trick it into taking care of his beast problem for free. And then he looks directly at Mal again as he continues speaking. Now, this poor farmer had heard the sordid rumors I'm sure that you all have heard. All the terrible tales and horrific stories of this country's elite cavorting with devils to assert their power. He was desperate as the chill in the air became more apparent every day. And he took the deal, he said, his head swinging around as if it was like a dragon spewing flames across the crowd, with his endpoint being looking directly at Ori once more. Giving the last of his hard-earned money to this passerby and taking the devil off his hands. However, the poor farmer did not know that he had been tricked, for he was given a demon, not a devil. And as we all know, folks, you cannot deal with a demon. He took the demon back to his home, and it ended up doing its purpose. It ate the wolves and coyotes that had attempted to feast upon his meal tickets. But then the demon continued to hunger, and for the first time, he looks at Das. And Das, as this jester looks you in the eyes, it feels like an eternity passes. You feel your entire life flash before your eyes as you relive it all at once. Every triumph, every mistake, every single moment. All roads that led you to this moment end here as you're snapped back to the present. And then the jester continues as if he had never stopped talking. And it began to eat the cows itself. And when the cows were gone, it just kept feasting until eventually the farmer's family and friends were no more. But my dear friends, that is not where this story ends. Oh no, for you see, this demon was still alive in this now haunted home. And so the demon was left alone, hunger gnawing at its inside for months until fools much like I led a whole buffet to its waiting maw. The demon feasted on those poor, innocent souls until the blind that led them were able to strike back and destroy it. Finally vanquishing this demon, preventing others from befalling to the same fate as that foolish farmer and his family. And then he takes a bow, and his voice seems to boom out across the crowd in a way it wasn't before. And so, the history has been written. And the crowd just kind of sits there. There's murmurs, but they all seem a little perturbed. And the jester slowly curls his neck up to look at Dastardly once more.
That was something.
That wasn't very funny.
No, it wasn't. I need to talk to him. Wait for him to get off the... We'll wait for him to start packing up and then try and get close and address him directly.
You wait. The crowd disperses, seemingly not a big fan of this jester's tale, and seemingly broken from the spell that his earlier rhythm have, as he continues to prance and laugh to himself across the stage, but no one seems to care anymore. Until he's just there, dancing to his own rhythm, with no one but you three paying attention to him.
Excuse me there, Mr. Fool.
Oh, yes! Hello, hello! Are you a fan of my performance?
Well, yes, I happen to be. I have a few questions, though.
Oh, of course, of course.
You seem to know an awful lot about this story. I was wondering, where you heard it.
Oh, here and there. I hear a lot of stories.
Right, well, couldn't help but notice some similarities to another story I'd heard.
Oh, really? I would love to hear it. I collect history, you see. I collect stories much like that one.
Right, well, about your story.
Yes.
What about... Is there any other detail you didn't...
No, I have told all that I know. This story does intersect with a few others that I have been trying to track down, or so I have heard. But I can't confirm that for certain.
What other kind of stories?
Oh, this and that. There are 6 very particular histories I'm looking for. Something a friend of mine alerted me to after a particular incident they had. It's quite interesting, you know. the way that sometimes people just hear things. And the way that people have things happen to them.
In the
And the way-
background, Mal is like tapping at Ori and like, "Hey, do you know this guy too?"
Seems like someone trying to manipulate us.
Mal
Oh,
picks
my-
up a big rock just in case.
Oh, my good halfling, you have no reason to worry about me. I am not trying to harm any of you all. I've just met you, after all. Why would I
Mal
harm
picks up a
pure
second
strangers?
rock just in case.
You are a silly one, aren't you?
A
I'll have
third
to
arm comes out of Mal's back and picks up a third rock.
Al, you were an imposter this whole time? I knew you were sus.
Fucking
Can't-
Mal's
Goddamn-
shirt rips out and like
No.
7 different bodies come out, and it turns out Mal was the thing all along.
No.
I can't believe Mal's.
Ho,
I can't believe.
ho,
I, I
happy
can't believe.
Halloween.
I can't. I can't believe Mal is a gene stealer.
No. No.
The three-armed bastard.
Yeah. So, what brings two halflings and an android to this fair little town at the edge of one of the most hostile nations in the world?
Well,
Surely
our
there's
business-
a good story there.
Our business is our own. Thank you very much.
I understand, Dastardly.
Oh
I
no,
never
that's
told you
that,
my
that's
name.
our cousin. This is Dastardly.
Oh, did you not? Must have been a lucky guess. I'm very good at reading people. You seemed like a dastardly sort.
I'm beginning to think I'm not the only one.
Whatever could you mean?
Whatever, indeed.
I am just a
how-
simple historian.
How many people are around here?
There are... There's still people milling about the court. There's some people, or like, not the court, the square. There's some people who are, you know, over at like a food stand across the way. There's a guy tying crates to the back of a cart.
So, there's people. So, Mal,
Yeah.
why don't we escort our friend somewhere more private?
Mal fucking stances up, which isn't like much bigger, but
Oh, I assure you, we will have our time to chat in private. But for now, there is a story thread that I must follow. It was a pleasure getting to meet you all.
Grab him.
okay. I guess I'll make a grapple check.
Roll a grapple check.
Uh,
Oh yeah, we're playing Pathfinder. This is a game that uses dice, isn't it?
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
game that uses dice.
You could have been fooled if we, if you're just tuning in, Pathfinder's a game which uses dice.
I was making a joke about the fact that this is the first roll.
No, I rolled that publicly accidentally, but
You should
can
roll
I-
publicly, but
Yeah,
You
the
know.
first
Can I-
the first and only roll of the night was a nat 1 from Zach for the grapple check.
If
Well,
if
no,
only you
I
had
have a hero- I have
like
a
2
hero
hero
point.
points you could use. Yeah.
well, you know, there's a hero point that could be used. I hope it's another one. God damn it.
Oh,
oh, jinx it.
it's 27.
16?
Yeah,
this is 16.
it's a 16 for a total of 27. Mal, you lunge for this fool. But as you lunge towards the stage, he hops off it and pushes off and kicks off your head to launch himself forward. He flips over Das and lands right behind him, tapping his shoulder on one side.
And then smooching his cheek on the other.
What are you doing, Das?
Sorry, choking. DB will try and
Oh, you're
DB
so dead.
will try to grab him.
All right, roll grapple check.
Not very good at this, but
God, I hope you also roll a crit fail.
Hold on.
you know what?
I cannot believe you just jinxed him into rolling a nat fucking 1, Zach.
Zach, you know, I think what you have to realize is your role in our little two-man band is to remain silent while I roll from now on, because it's too perfect. Yeah,
It turns out that I am Ori's goddess.
Apparently.
Yeah, who said the strings of fate are in our hands? They're in Zach's.
Yeah.
So, okay, I guess that's just not gonna happen. You know what? I'm gonna let that ride, because at this point, it is fate.
You spin around and attempt to grab him. You're familiar with the old tap on the shoulder trick, so you spin in the opposite direction. And as you do, you reach out a hand to grab him, and your hand finds purchase. Except, it's just his hand. He begins to shake your hand as you're kind of just stunned for a second, trying to figure out what just happened. Oh, a pleasure to meet you, Dastardly. I look forward to seeing you again. And then, as if he was never there, he's gone. But in your hand, you feel a weight. Something heavy that you did not feel before. Looking down, you see that you have 3 bronze rods clutched in your fingers. Your knuckles bone white, as if you'd been gripping them for dear life for some time now. Your core feels shaken, but you are not sure how.
What the hell just happened?
Mal's looking around like a confused dog.
Mal, I don't want to blame you for that, because I also failed, but didn't I tell you to grab him?
I thought I did. But then he bounced off my head.
Right, that was embarrassing. Oracle? Don't tell
Yes.
anyone about what happened here.
It's fine by me.
Okay. So what, I have 3 bronze rods?
Yes.
What size are they?
I'd say they're about the size of, like, you know those, like, orange, like, medication containers?
You're gonna have to way narrow that down.
They're pale
Like the
bottles.
orange, like, pill bottles. Like the orange pill bottles, you know?
Oh, like a pill bottle. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. They're like
yeah,
that
it's
size.
like a pill bottle.
Okay, so like 3 of those. So those must be heavy.
They are.
Give them a little shake. Is there anything inside? Is it hollow?
No, it doesn't make any noise when you shake them. They appear to be just 3 solid rods of bronze. For some reason, the fact that there's 3 of them sticks out in your mind.
Oh
you-
no. Oh no. Oh boy.
What's the matter? What's the matter, Ori?
Or that's not Ori. That's me, the player.
Hey, what was that curious number you rolled last time, Wayne? I'm curious.
Damn it! How was I the last one to figure that out? Ah!
I like how I figured it out immediately.
To be fair, I did mention something about this during the break to you.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, yeah, so you're literally plotting against me. I see how it is.
Yes.
That's true. That's true. I love
Doesn't-
plotting against you.
Doesn't it feel bad, Wayne?
So, just a random annoying fool shows up and knows things?
Yes. And also gave you 3 rods.
From
I'm
God.
keeping these.
What's that?
What?
I'm keeping these.
Okay.
I was making a stupid rods from God joke.
Oh god, I
They
didn't,
were-
I didn't think about
Was
that.
pretty stupid.
Yeah, it was.
Damn.
I'm pretty stupid.
No, you're not. You're probably the smartest person here, just based on what you do for work compared to the rest of us.
Hey, don't.
Hey, I can do programming and still be fucking stupid.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
when
yes,
and I
they were
are
telling
aligned on
people to
this.
when they were telling people to learn to code, I mean, you listened.
Me, Zach, handshake, dumb.
fair.
Look, just because I
That
have
sounded like
a
Zach, something
degree.
Zach would say is like a caveman.
Yes.
Look, this is what fucking going to learning computer science does to you.
I
Zach,
thought
I'm
it
gonna
was
be-
trans.
Well, it did for me. But that's not the case for everyone.
Zach, can I be completely honest with you for a second?
Yeah.
I forgot you did computer science.
Oh.
I see you as the ATM guy, I'm sorry.
What do you think I did to those fucking ATMs?
Let's not talk about that right now.
That
Did I
was-
put
that
my
was
dick in
science.
them? No.
That was science. That was science.
That's a
baby.
conversation. That's a conversation for a different day.
I did not put my dick in the ATMs, by the way. But if you do visit a Bank of America ATM, you know, there's a little piece of me in there somewhere.
That's the worst. That's the worst possible way you could have said that. That's cool. That's awesome.
Funny way to pronounce best.
Yeah. Oh, holy shit.
Anyway,
So yeah, you all are standing alone. Well, not alone, because there's other people in the square, but you all are standing in the square. Das, you have 3 bronze rods in your hands. Everyone else seems to be going about their day as if they didn't notice anything that happened.
I think I'm gonna hit that fella with these rods if we ever meet again.
looking into this.
All right, that's it.
Alright. And meanwhile, Sky, what are you up to? It's been a minute since we've gone over to you.
I was gonna have to step away because my dog is fucking bugging me again. But if you want to know, Sky is currently sitting in the square that they said they would meet up in. He's kind of morose and down in general because he's really worried about his wife, and meeting the goddess of fate didn't really do him any favors, like mentally speaking, in that regard. He's just worried, so he wants a little time to himself to think while he waits for the others.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that makes
Can
sense.
can I step away because my dog's bugging me?
Okay. And then after a while, you all, the rest of you, were you still going to try to find an inn, or what would you like to do now that you've had your little encounter with this mysterious jester? Jester.
definitely.
Oh my god.
This infinite Chester.
Yeah. Infinite jester.
Everyone,
back
you probably
around.
stayed up. Probably stayed up all night thinking of that one.
Yup.
Funny jokes from before we started recording.
Everybody
Hashtag
loves
yup.
inside jokes they're not a
hashtag-
part of.
Hashtag yup.
Hey, what were you gonna say, Wade?
Well, yeah, your infinite jester there was like detour. The main thing was getting us an inn.
Yeah. So, you all go in, And it takes a minute because, you know, you're two halflings in a chillaxy town. Side note, above the table, I kind of hated the fact that I chose to start this in Cheliax. I think that'll be an interesting dynamic for you all being on the run where, like, 3 of the 5 of you cannot, like, you know, really interact too well. And then I'm like, wow, I really don't want to roleplay being racist. That's kind of shitty. So,
Yeah.
after some haggling from the 2 halflings and Ori being there as a seemingly a human person in a suit of armor, eventually you all manage to get rooms for yourselves. And it's not long after that Sky wanders in. And about a half an hour after that, Talia shows up. She's still using her staff as a walking stick as she walks through the door of the inn. I'm assuming one of you probably waited down there just to, you know, direct her up, or...
Well, I thought we
all
were
of you,
meeting
maybe,
back
I
up
don't
in
know
the
if you-
square.
Yeah, we meet back up.
Okay, sorry,
We
I
were meeting
thought you guys
first,
said you
yeah.
were going into the inn, sorry.
No.
Well,
But...
once we have the rooms, we'd meet back up. That's
Oh, okay, right. My bad, I misunderstood. Okay. But yeah, no, at the place you guys have designated in the square, you spot Tolly about half an hour after, Sky showed up. She's still using her staff to walk, but across her back, laced through her backpack, you see 2 more staves. Both of them a dark brown wood with a bright green orb affixed to the top of them on either side. And she makes her way over to you all. Hey, sorry about that. I had to try really hard to get these down to a price that I thought was acceptable.
Are you okay?
Oh, you should have taken DB.
I have my ways.
Okay.
It's okay. I've had to make a lot of deals around the world. I can haggle with the best of them. And if by haggle I mean convince a guy that these staves are completely worthless and that he'd be better off just selling them to me for, you know, like 5 gold each, and then maybe using some magic to help that, then yeah.
Oh, DB could have helped you into the last
Talia?
one.
Yeah? Did I say too much?
DB will just go up and pat her on the, I don't know, leg. I guess can't really reach his shoulder. You and I are going to have a conversation later, because you've been completely hiding the part of your personality I can like.
I don't know what to say to that,
Hey.
so I'm just going to take that as a compliment.
Hey, Dame, I hated you before, but now that I know that you're a cheater and a liar, I like you.
That is
That's basically what he
not
just said.
inaccurate.
Yeah, sorry if I took so long. I just kind of figured we really needed these. They're, they have some spells laced into them that I thought could be useful for the journey ahead. I know I've kind of relied on you all a lot, and I want to start making up for that. I want to make sure I can help you all as much as you've helped me.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, you are paying us.
My money won't be good if we all die.
Excellent point.
I tend to make a lot of those.
Humble,
Points?
too.
The humblest. Now, do we have a place to stay?
I'll lead the way.
And you do. And you all rest for the night. It takes a while, but you all wake up the next morning. The clouds have kind of formed above this small little town. The sky is definitely a lot less clear than it was the day before. Is there anything you all would like to do before you make your way to the mountain?
I don't think so.
Not that I can think of.
Mal?
No, I'm good.
Ori?
Good.
Alright. And with the scent of rain on the wind and a light drizzle beginning to form as you all make your way out of town, you begin your ascent up the mountain towards a destination you've been pointed in as the water hits your backs. Whether by fate or forces outside of its skein, you are not sure. But you all march on all the same. Rested and revitalized, ready to face whatever may be ahead, and ready to leave Cheliax behind for good. Despite how close you are to having finished this first leg of your journey north, you all cannot help but feel this is far from over. And with that, let's end session 11, Crossing Fate.
Woo!
Bit of a shorter one tonight, but that was just getting us back into things, and also getting us set up for big surprise, the dungeon that is coming up.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Get our asses kicked. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually...
You know I love me a dungeon.
I know you do, fucking old school revival player.
Don't you put that evil on me.
You shouldn't be evil. Have you considered?
Don't you put
Oh.
that evil on me.
You can put that evil on me. It's fine.
Thank you, Zach. You're a real one. But yeah,
it's a bit of a
I hope
short
everyone
one,
had a
but
good time
still.
tonight. I
Despite my
hope
internet
you all had a
being
fun
out, I
time.
had a good time.
Nolly, I'm glad that we got you here, even if your internet's kind of out.
It was
definitely.
fortunate. It was fortunately a storytelling session, and Sky was there to be Sky.
Yeah. I hope everyone had a good time listening. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified of the next episode.
Yeah.
Have a
Goodbye.
good. Bye bye. Bye bye.